Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. The Rhino and Timothy are here. We are drinking a beer. We are drinking the from the Blue Point Brewing Company in Long Island, New York. We are drinking the Blue Point Hoptical Illusion IPA. Not to be mistaken for the Flying Monkeys Craft Brewery's Hoptical Illusion.
That's right. Off that shit.
This is an IPA instead of a... well, theirs was kind of an IPA, too.
Yeah, well, theirs was more of just an HPA. Hoppy Pale Ale. That's it. That's all it was. So, well, we get to see whether this is going to be, you know, somewhat equivalent.
So, 6.3% alcohol.
Hoppy. You smell the hops.
I
Devastating.
really like that label, too. The cap is kind of creepy as well.
Yeah, the nice Illuminati eye.
Anyway, unfiltered. That's my first letdown.
Yeah. This is unfiltered, eh? Wow. I'm going to tell you right now.
What filtered?
I thought it was unfiltered.
I meant filtered.
Oh, you meant filtered. Okay. Sorry, I thought you meant unfiltered. I was like,
It's filtered, which is my first letdown. You should have known what I was talking about. Thank you for correcting me.
Sorry,
anyway,
I didn't know.
It had some nice light. It had some nice white head. The head faded pretty quickly. Does smell fairly hoppy. It's given off like the Pilsner hops. That's what you're getting. You're getting like that earthy, grainy, gritty hop smell.
I don't know if I'm gonna like this. This could be a giant disappointment.
Let's try it.
Just like yourself.
Just like myself.
Your mustaches and trolling.
Actually, that comes off with a little bit more hops than you smelled.
A little bit.
Nothing's lasting very long. You get a tiny touch of malt right at the forefront. Then you get your hops. Your hops come off with your earthy bitterness, and it kind of fades into like a piney taste, and then it fades to nothing.
Yeah. It's all right.
Oh shit! My feet are starting to look sunburnt too.
Like from this distance, I can feel how hot his skin is. It's incredible. I'm like 3 inches away. It's fucking crazy.
No, that's just a sex appeal.
Yeah, could be just internal sex fire.
Yeah, that's all it
His
is.
sex is on fire.
The sex is on fire.
That's
That guy has 3 girls.
Chat.
It's because he's albino.
That's right. He's albino. It's got a buoy on the front.
That was the same day I asked where the Ministry of Social and Community Services was, and the guy asked me if I was going for parole. I said no.
Not this time.
I think I've already been pardoned.
It's definitely hoppy. It's definitely
You
got
know
like
what?
the power bitterness on it.
Here's my thing with this, right? Now, it's probably something like our Hoptical Illusion, where it's meant to be kind of a trick, not a full IPA, like a hybrid IPA. But at the same time, when we're looking at craft breweries from the U.S., I'm expecting more. This is reminiscent of the craft breweries here in Ontario that are trying to make something that will be accessible to the mass media, like the masses.
I don't know. I think it's a little hoppier than that. I don't know if a lot of people are gonna pick this up and go like, "Oh yeah, this."
No, but this is something that could sell at a bar.
Are you sure? This is still pretty hoppy. It's not like we're talking. Like, bar stuff is like the weak ass Long Trail IPAs and shit. This is actually like a pretty goddamn hoppy beer. More hoppy than a lot of people are going to be willing to go. Is it as much? You know what? I think is it as much as the Hoptical Illusion of Flying Monkeys?
No, I don't think so. No.
No, that is much hoppier. It's decent.
Tim, you're forgetting you live in the era of hipsters that would sell. I haven't
Well,
even tasted it, but I can tell you
Now,
something
hipsters would have to have money for this to sell.
It's got a buoy on it. They'll love it. Like I said, I don't know if it's necessarily a good introduction. I think there are actually much better IPAs.
I'm not calling it an introduction. I think there is much better IPAs, but I think it's a few steps above an introduction because, like you were saying, it is a little more hoppy than your intro ones are.
A little more sophisticated.
At least in the U.S., I think this could be a more mass-appealed IPA.
Maybe.
Remember, the U.S. market is a lot further ahead than our market.
Yeah. And they are like, I could somewhat agree with that. I don't know. It's all right, but like it is really fucking hoppy, and I do enjoy that. but at the same time, I'm just not blown away by the flavor. It's alright. Just not blown away by it.
Okay. Out of 10 for myself, I'll give it a 6.5 as a beer. I'll also give it a 6.5 as an IPA. I don't think it's a great IPA either.
Yeah, overall, I like it. I would probably drink it again. If I found this and there was like nothing else equivalent offered, I'd probably go with this. I'm going to give it a 7.25. I think it's decent. I would drink it again, but is it all that great? Not necessarily.
Alrighty, thank you, YouTube. Bye.